Welcome to Miss Rhonda's Corner, a place where we gather to read books, sing songs, share rhymes, and most important of all, to use our imagination. Now, Miss Rhonda's Corner happens to be at the Canmore Public Library. And right now I'm snuggled on my big blue comfy library chair, and behind me is my cozy, colorful storytime quilt. I would like to encourage each one of you to find your own little corner, a place where you feel comfortable, cozy, and safe, a place where you can use your imagination. So take a few moments. Perhaps you want to gather a favorite blankie, a favorite stuffy or toy, and get yourself settled. Wonderful. We're going to begin Miss Rhonda's Corner with a little song and a great big stretch. That's going to help us prepare both our minds and our bodies for listening. Our song is very simple. I know you'll catch on quickly. It goes like this. In our own little corners, in our own little chairs, we can be whatever we want to be. Through our books we can travel and imagine anywhere, and that world will open for us to see. Yes, that world will open for us to see. Terrific. Now stretch your arms way up high to the sky. Let your imagination fly. Stretch your arms way down low to your toes. Let your imagination go. Stretch your arms way out wide to the side. Let your imagination glide. Now take a deep breath in your nose and hold and let it out your mouth. Give a little shake. I think we're ready to get started. Today we're going to explore our feelings. Now we can have lots and lots of feelings, and they can happen and change all through one day. I'll show you the different feelings that we can experience. We can be happy. We can be sad. We can be mad or grumpy. We can be silly. We can be scared. Or we can be surprised. These are just some of the feelings that we can have. Today, Miss Rhonda has some poems and stories about different feelings that we have, and some songs that will help us to know what to do with those feelings. So let's start with our little poem. Sometimes on my face you'll see how I feel inside of me. A smile means I'm happy. A frown means I'm sad. And gritting teeth means I'm mad. And when I'm proud, I beam and glow. But when I'm shy, my head hangs low. Let's start with a story called Grumpy Pants by Claire Messer. This is a penguin, and he's feeling very grumpy. Grumpy Pants. Here we go. Let's see what he does to help himself. Penguin was in a bad mood, a very bad mood. He didn't know why, and he didn't care. He stomped his feet all the way home. He pulled off his grumpy coat, and he kicked off his grumpy boots. But he was still grumpy. He tried to shake it off, but he was still grumpy. So he pulled off one grumpy sock and then the other. But he was still grumpy. So he took off his grumpy overalls. Nope, still grumpy. Finally, he took off his grumpy underpants. I'm still grumpy, you know. Then Penguin took a deep breath. And he counted. 1, 2, 3, splash! He jumped into a tub full of water. The water was nice and cold. Penguin played with his duck. He hid under the water and made himself a bubble beard. Have you ever made yourself a bubble beard, any of you? Little by little, he was starting to feel much better. It was time to get out of the tub. He put on his favorite pajamas, and he had a steaming cup of hot chocolate. He read his favorite book, he found his favorite teddy, and he climbed into bed. As Penguin fell asleep, he knew that tomorrow would be a good day because all the grumpiness had been washed away. And there we go. There's a picture of his little duck on the back. Wow, that was a funny and even a little bit of a silly story, wasn't it? I'm going to show you my silly face again because we're going to sing a song about shaking our sillies out. I'm gonna shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Wiggle my waggles away. I'm gonna clap, clap, clap my crazies out. Clap, clap, clap my crazies out. Clap, clap, clap my crazies out. Wiggle my waggles away. I'm gonna jump, jump, jump my jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump my jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump my jiggles out. Wiggle my waggles away. Good. Hopefully you got some of your wiggly wagglies away. All right. We're going to read a story about what we do when we're afraid. Let's look at the expression of being afraid. Here we are. This is called When Someone is Afraid by Valerie, Gorbachev. When Someone is Afraid. It's a book about different animals and what they do when they're afraid. Let's see what happens. When an ostrich is afraid, it buries its head in the sand. When a giraffe is afraid, it runs away as fast as it can. Oh. When fish are afraid, they dart away. They're afraid of this person's feet. When frogs are afraid, they dive deep into a pond. When crows are afraid, they fly away. Caw, caw. When a rabbit is afraid, it races into the bushes. When a turtle is afraid, it shrinks into its shell. When a squirrel is afraid, it scampers up a tree. When a mouse is afraid, it hurries into a hole. Can you see it right down there? When my kitten is afraid, she hides under my bed. maybe you have a kitty that hides under your bed. When my dog is afraid, he hides behind me. His dog is afraid of that cat. When I get scared, I call Mommy or Daddy. Mommy! What's wrong, honey? I had a bad dream. Mommy gives me a hug and a kiss. And I am not afraid anymore. Wonderful. Interesting what different animals do when they're afraid. We're going to sing a song about what we can do with our bodies when we're feeling different feelings. So let's start with happy. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! Which one should we try now? How about if you're mad? Maybe you could take a deep breath. If you're mad and you know it, take a breath. Whew. If you're mad and you know it, take a breath. Whew. If you're mad and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're mad and you know it, take a breath. Nice. How about, we already did silly, didn't we? We shook our sillies out of us. If you're sad and you know it, say boo-hoo, boo-hoo. If you're sad and you know it, say boo-hoo, boo-hoo. If you're sad and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're sad and you know it, say boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Now I've got one more if you're afraid and you know it. Miss Rhonda knows of a lovely story of a little girl who had to walk in the dark all across the fields and over the fence to catch her school bus in the morning. And it was pitch dark in the woods and she was frightened. It's called Singing Away the Dark. So she sang to be brave. If you're scared and you know it, sing a song, la 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 la. If you're scared and you know it, sing a song, la 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 la. If you're scared and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're scared and you know it, sing a song, la la la. Good job. For our final story today, we have a book called A Good Day by Kevin Hanks. And I really like this story because it starts out as a bad day, but it becomes a good day, which can happen. Are you ready? Let's see why it was a bad day. It was a bad day. Little Yellow Bird lost his favorite tail feather. Uh-oh. Little White Dog got her leash all tangled up in the fence. Little Orange Fox couldn't find his mother. And Little Brown Squirrel dropped her nut. Oh dear. But then Little Brown Squirrel found the biggest nut ever. Little Orange Fox turned around and there was his mother. Little White Dog worked herself free and ran in circles through the dandelions. And Little Yellow Bird forgot all about his feather and flew higher than he ever had before. And there's more. Oops. A little girl spotted a perfect yellow feather, picked it up, tucked it behind her ear, and ran to her mother, shouting, "Mama, What a good day. So just remember, if you're ever having a bad day, chances are it can change into a good day. Thank you for your magical listening ears. Let's close with our goodbye song. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye from Miss Rhonda's Corner.